We're currently in production on an animated pilot episode about a crew in space searching for Earth's long-lost ingredients and spices. It's called Spice Frontier. We made a short film based on the same universe that's currently on our YouTube channel. Link is in the description. You should watch it. It's really good.
Hey, this is fun.
Our upcoming episode will expand on that short with new characters and lots more world building. In this video, we'll hear from the director of Spice Frontier, Jalil Sadul, about a character with a mysterious past.
Did everyone copy that?
Sela is actually C14, but because he was so scratched when Kent saw her, he thought it was Sela. Sela is actually made out of a metal called Cor'bion, hence the name Cor'bion. They are not robots. She's more of a cyborg. Cor'bion is a metal that's actually really soft, and you can bend it, and it's more like rubber, but the harder you hit it, the harder it gets. You cannot penetrate or go through the metal. That's what makes Sela indestructible.
Kent, get out now!
Sela was inspired by an anime called Space Adventure Cobra. When we started designing Sela, I think there was a lot of that inspiration from that character, who also was blue, and also a very strong female character whose name was Armanoid. And of course the design is very different, but the blue comes from that, and the stoicness of the character also comes from that. There was a lot of inspiration from another anime called Saint Seiya. It was all these knights from Greek mythology, so there was a lot of that inspired design. For example, her skirt and her armor and her shoulder pads. These are all inspired from that TV show.
How long will repairs take?
Maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours max.
I didn't want her to be emoting or talking, so it was simplified all the way down to, we didn't even have a mouse shape. We only had, it was just plain before. She was built by humans, so they would probably put something there to represent, but they didn't need a mouth for her. She was designed for interstellar space travel. It was either making her face completely metal, where she does not emote, but we felt, no, that's gonna be really difficult to just have a robotic plate. So we decided, well, why don't we just make the eyes move, that she can emote, she can close her eyes, open her eyes. Very Spider-Man-like. You get to see all the emotions, through the eyes. But we didn't want to make it like Spider-Man, where we can really squash and really have exaggerated shapes. So you get to see kind of the limits of how much she moves her face. Sela's personality is not somebody who emotes much. She hates having too much emotion. She can tweak herself now, she has free will. She used to not have free will. She used to belong to this corporation, but then she was given free will again.
Yes, it's a space capsule that's attached itself to this station.
Sela has quite a few abilities, and a lot of it is still hidden right now. She has this energy that she contains in herself that she can actually control. She can build a shield, and with the same energy, she can actually create a harpoon. And she can shoot quite of these harpoons, and she can really create whatever weapon she wants with that energy. And then she also has another much more powerful blast that she can unleash. She also has her Metabron pulsar, which is a gun that she keeps in her right thigh. And Metabron is a form of energy that we use in Spice Frontier. This thing shoots like the power of a nuclear bomb, right? That's how powerful it is. But some of the villains they would encounter will really require all sorts of weapons, and so Sela has that. She does not use it all the time, but from time to time she does use it.
It worked! Salt beats fire! Take that, you brainless machine! Not you, Sela. You actually have a brain.
And you throw better than you shoot.
Sela is really this character who's not scared of anything. She is only worried about others. She's not worried about herself. She's very much a character who she knows she's indestructible. So she's only worried about how's Kent, how's Ada, especially Ada, who's a little bit more of a daredevil. She's very worried about her. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba.
And one thing we would like to see happen is you subscribing to our YouTube channel, because Spice Frontier Episode 1 is launching right here in May 2025. And that's not all. Steamroller Animation has a ton of original animation content in the works that we'll be releasing here as well. Thanks for joining our crew, and while you're here, check out some of our other videos.
Brace yourselves.